this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions expressed are our own and are meant for comedy. Listener discretion is advised due to language and mature topics. Thank you.
Welcome to the Medicinal Podcast, the first live in-person podcast.
In person.
It's Edgar. He's here.
Hi. You guys get to see me finally.
Finally, this is what he looks like. Very handsome young man, I must say. Yeah, so Edgar and Tristan, and you can see all of our pretty faces live and in person. This is pretty sick. I'm excited, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here. No JD today. I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh man, I love just like, it's so funny for me to be able to just do this whenever and watch you and JD try and just figure out times, because it's like, oh yeah, let's do it. Are we ready? Okay, yeah, we'll wait for like 15 minutes, and then 20 minutes later, yeah, it's not gonna work today. We'll do Wednesday, and then like hour and a half later, I'm out of town Wednesday.
Wednesday's not gonna work. No, but it was so okay. I mean, I don't want to shit on JD, but it pisses me off a little because like the day before we were gonna record, I was like, all right, so we're doing it like tomorrow, 2:00, and everyone's like, well, JD didn't say anything. Edgar was like, all right, thumbs up, we're good to go. And I'm like thinking, okay, JD's doesn't respond, but like he's still in, right? And so an hour before we were about to record, JD texts, or I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hop on in a sec. JD texts, all right, I'm gonna be a minute. I'm watching something, and I'm like, okay, he's like watching a YouTube video, like, he's like just watching something. So I'm like, JD's watching like, just something short, right? And I'm like, okay, I'll wait. We can wait. It's not that big of a deal. And then like 30 minutes later, he's like, there's an hour left in this movie. I'm not gonna make it. Bro, are you kidding? And it's like a little annoying because there's definitely... Oh, hi, Toby.
Toby?
Alright, we're recording. Get out of here. It's a little annoying because, like, how does he make plans with friends to watch a movie knowing yesterday or, like, a day before that we're supposed to record this podcast? So, that's frustrating, but,
we still love him.
We still love him.
He's still one of our best friends, of course.
He's still part of the podcast. He's the third member. Not the first, definitely not number one, but he's still part of it. But yeah, so I think we just decided to record today, mostly me because Edgar's free, he's not doing anything, and then I have like a lot of shit I want to get off my chest. I've been having maybe the worst week of my life.
Oh man.
I've had like bad days before. I've had like a bad couple of days, but I don't think I've had an entire week where it's just been shit. So I think I'm just gonna yap about that for today, and we'll see how long this goes. We'll see how it does, but yeah.
I also do have one story. Of course, you could. I'll sit here and let you yap, but I do have a story from last night. Almost 100% certain. Not almost. I'm 100% certain I gave myself a concussion last night at like 1 a.m.
Oh hell yeah!
I was I got up to go to the bathroom, and I'm walking over to my door, and I tripped because I had a trash bag in there because I was cleaning my room, and I tripped because it was dark, and I fell head first into my door frame, and like sat up and just sat there on like leaned against my door like, where the hell am I? For like 5 minutes straight, just like no idea what was going on, and then like everything kind of started coming back, and I was like, oh man, my head really hurts. Oh.
Fuck. It's that moment where you're just sitting there, you're like, oh, something happened.
Something bad happened. I don't quite know what it was yet.
You're just sitting there longer and you're like, okay, yeah, this is kind of bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a similar story to that. Damn, so you think you're concussed right now? What month is it?
May. It's coming up on...
March, April. Yeah, good one.
Okay, cool.
Who's the president?
I don't know at this point. I haven't known for a long time.
I don't follow politics.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit. Alright, yeah, you might be concussed.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's alright, we ball.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Okay, yeah, so... Horrible week. It starts out Thursday. So even last Thursday, right? And, like, the days leading up to Thursday were, like, my car is having some weird battery problems, right? The battery keeps dying. It's going out. So I have to, like, jumpstart it, which is fine. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take it in and get the battery fixed, figure out what's going on. But I can't do that until, like, I don't know, I'm just procrastinating. procrastinating this pretty much. I didn't take it in, so I'm like, I'll take care of it next week. So Thursday, I go to. Oh, also, let me preface that entire last week, right? My girlfriend Flora has been in clinicals, like a couple cities away, and she's like spends the nights over there, and so she's not home, right? We have this dog who's like a farm dog, pretty much. She needs like not a lot of attention, but just a lot of like running around. And we have a small apartment, so I have to take him out on walks, and we go on like hour-long walks, and we do like 3 or 4 of these every day, and then so like. That plus working 8 hours a night, right? I'm just tired as shit. And so Thursday, I wake up, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take Toby to the park, we're gonna run around. And so I get to my car, I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to jump start the battery because, you know, it's been dying, right? I'm like, that's fine. I have everything I need for that. I get in my car, I open the door, and the alarm just goes off. Like someone's breaking into the car alarm. And I'm like, oh shit, this is weird. Well, it'll probably stop once I start the car, you know, alarm once you get the key and the ignition and everything. I go to turn the car over, nothing. I'm like, oh fuck, okay, well I gotta jumpstart the car. The entire time the alarm's blaring.
Oh my god.
Most annoying thing I've ever heard. So I open the hood, alarm's going crazy, even louder now because the hood's open. So it's so annoying. So I go to jump the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, this is gonna stop once I turn the car on. Go to turn the car over, nothing. I'm like, okay, well, just wait like a couple minutes, let the battery charge. Wait like 2 minutes, go to turn the car over, nothing. Alarm is still going off. Alarm is still blaring like fucking crazy.
It's like, oh yeah, we have enough alarm to make make this alarm go. Go for the next 6 hours, but you can't start the car, and we're not gonna charge it because the alarm's going.
So I'm like, fuck, all right, we're just gonna go walk around town. You know, I'll leave the car, deal with it later. So I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna forget about it. We're gonna deal with this later. I gotta walk Toby. I got shit to do. Gotta clean the house. You know, Flora's coming home today. So so I go back later to try and like jumpstart it, like see what the problem is. Alarm's still going off, not starting, not even like it doesn't even click when you turn the ignition on. It just the alarm is all I hear. So I'm like, fuck. Well, I'm like, I gotta go to work. Good thing my girlfriend comes home before I gotta go to work. I can take her car. I'm chilling, you know. It's not a big deal. Like, it's annoying, right? But it's really not that big of a deal. So I go to work and everything. I'm fine. I'm like, my mom came to visit last weekend, so I'm like, my mom's gonna be here. It's cool, you know. It's gonna be a good weekend. It's not a big deal. My car's fucked, but we'll deal with it, right? Not a big deal. So one night, my mom's over. It's like 12:30. I'm like, I'm gonna go smoke some weed. You know, she's asleep. I'll just go outside. And so the only place I smoke weed or can smoke weed is like in my car because I don't want to smoke in the apartment. And it's like there's a lot of, you know, other people living here, and the like apartment manager visits. There's like people that come through to construction often and like work on the apartments. So I don't want them like, you know, getting me in trouble and shit. Don't want to like just get kicked out. So like I'll go to my car. I didn't want to stand outside because it was cold. So I just sit in my car, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to open this door and the alarm's gonna go off, but that's okay because I need to smoke some weed right now. And so the alarm goes off, right? I'm sitting in my car, I'm chilling. Oh, let me preface. Also, this same day, my mom and girlfriend were like talking, and my mom was like saying how she didn't like lock her doors, you know, the night before. And I was thinking, oh, well, that's not a big deal. Like, LeGrand's a safe place. You know, you can like leave your doors unlocked, and you know, it's like it's a small town. You know, mostly white people. It's not a big deal. And so I'm like, yeah, you leave your car door open. I like do it all the time. It's not a big deal. And then Floor goes, yeah, but I did see someone like opening car doors around here and looking in them. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. Like, I've never seen that before. And so that night, right, I'm in my car smoking weed. I see the car behind me, which happens to be my other car that's also dead because the battery doesn't want to work. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to sell this car. Haven't got to it yet, right? I have all my camping gear in there because I need, like, storage for that shit. And so I'm sitting in my car. I see in my side mirror behind me the door to my car behind me open. I thought I locked it, but the battery's dead, so you can't lock it with anything. You have to, like, lock it manually. I thought I did, but I see there's someone, like, in my car, pretty much. And so I'm like, oh, fuck, what is this guy doing, right? So I open the door of my car. The alarm goes off. This guy looks at me, freaks out, panics. I go, what the fuck do you think you're doing? And he takes off sprinting. I sprint after him. Full sprint, like 0 to 100. Full fucking sprint like the fucking Terminator, right? Thinking I'm gonna catch this guy. I make it like not even 100 feet. I don't make it far at all. I'm in Crocs, by the way. I trip. I land on my face and I fucking slide like a fucking penguin across the ice. I swear to God, I slid farther than I ran. I like just I slid so far. This guy, I'm watching him run away as I'm sliding on the ground,
God.
and I'm just pissed. And I'm like, so I lay there for a sec, and I'm like, what the fuck is my life? What's happening right now? And so I'm like, all right, I gotta get up. I go check my car, see if anything's stolen. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if he took anything, because I don't even know, like, I don't have an inventory of what was in there, right?
Yeah.
I just know there's shit in there. And it looks like nothing major was stolen. If it is, it's like camping gear. I don't have anything important, so, like, it's not a big deal. If he does take something, I'll just go buy more of it, you know. Not a big deal. So, I check my car, I'm like, okay. Then I just decide to sit in my car for a sec and, like, just, you know, cool down, calm myself off. I'm like, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, this guy was actually, like, breaking into cars. My girlfriend called it. I don't know. There's just the best foreshadowing ever.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, right? And so I'm sitting in my car, and I'm like, yeah, my body's kind of hurting right now. Like, there's some parts that don't feel so good. And then I'm like starting to calm down, like, the adrenaline's going away. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm really starting to hurt. So I'm like, maybe I should check this out. So I grab my phone camera, or the flash, right? And I start, like, looking, and so, like, my hand here was all ripped up.
Oh,
man. Like, the side of my hip, from, like, here to here is scratched, and then just the biggest road burn, like, right here on my hip. Like, horrible road burn, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, fuck, well, I guess I better go inside and take care of this. You know, nothing, you know, this is fucking ass, I guess. So
Yeah.
I go inside, and I go, like, you know, I take my clothes off. I start, like, looking at it, trying to, like, all right, what can I do to like, you know, make this, you know, like, fix the wounds up, patch myself up. And so I, like, get a bunch of peroxide and just start pouring it all over. And I'm like, oh my God, it's fucking burning. Mind you, my mom is in this living room right here, fast asleep. It's like 1 a.m. at this point. And so I'm trying to be as quiet as possible, like screaming internally, you know, trying not to just fucking...
Just like pouring peroxide down a road rash. It's like,
it's the worst. I don't know if you've ever had a road burn that's that. And if you pour peroxide on it, you have to, but it's the worst pain I've ever felt in a while.
Honestly, I'm not that smart with injuries. I think the only time that I can remember getting road rash, I crashed my BMX bike riding down, like, the road at one of my old houses when I was, like, maybe 15 or 16. And I had road rash from, like, my knuckles all the way up to my shoulder on the back of my right arm. And that was really bad. And my my way of dealing with that was pour some water on it, call it a day.
Just wash it off with some water. It'll be good.
Yeah, it's not like I just slid 15 feet on a pavement, an asphalt road, covered in gravel and dirt and stuff.
Yeah. Water will be fine. It'll get it
And
out.
we'll be okay.
Buff it out real quick. Water, a quick
I still
wipe
got
down.
it.
Bro, oh yeah, it hurts so bad. And then I'm like, all right, well, now I gotta patch this up, right? Because it's still bleeding. I'm like, I gotta stop this bleeding. Can't just have it, like, exposed wounds. And so all I have is, like, mini band-aids. So I'm just, like, taping 3 or 4 band-aids because my knee's fucked up too. I'm, like, taping band-aids around my hand. And then I get to my hip. I'm like, I gotta find something better for this. And so I'm looking around.
Just tiny band-aid all the way down.
And that would not work. It's the wound is bigger than the band-aid. It's not gonna work. So I'm looking around. I see my girlfriend's like, period pads just sitting in the bathroom, and I'm like, all right, you know, these are sanitary. They're a big patch. Let me strap this on. So I take this giant pad and I put it over my hip and tape it down. And I'm like, all right, I'm good to go.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Okay, that's not the worst of it though.
Oh no.
It gets worse. So at this point, I'm like, all right, this is, like, a pretty bad fucking couple of days, right? This shit
This
sucks.
is just like a downward spiral.
This
very
is like
quickly.
This goes from like, all right, this is a rough day to like, all right, this is a rough week, and I'm like, I'm not too pissed, right? I'm like, you know, shit happens. It's not a big deal. It'll pass. I'll get over this. It's not that big of a deal. And so I'm like, so the next day, not even the next day, the 2 days after, yesterday, literally, I'm like, okay, it's time to take my car in, get it fixed. You know, this is something I gotta do because I needed my car to drive around and shit. I go to get my car towed, right? Towed to like the mechanic. So the tow truck shows up. He calls me. He's like, I'm here. I'm outside. Is your car the one with the flat in the back? I'm like, flat tire? No, I don't think so. And he's like, the one with the roof rack? I'm like, yeah, that's the one with the roof rack. And he's like, yeah, there's a flat. And so I go out there and look at it. There's a gash about this big in my fucking tire.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Like, this motherfucker came back and fucking gashed my tire. Get out of here. Oh, I was so fucking pissed. And that just took the week over the edge. It's literally been a week period of just straight ass, like just horrible days, you know? And so I'm like, fuck. The whole ride over to the mechanic, I'm thinking of the ways I can kill this guy. I'm thinking about all the ways I can commit murder and get away with it. And like literally, like the entire all of yesterday, I'm thinking about all the ways I can fucking murder this guy. I'm so pissed because why? You're breaking into my car, and I chase you, and you want to come back and stab my tire? What did I do to you? You didn't get your loot? Like what? What the fuck, man? Oh, I'm so pissed about it.
He's gonna see this. I hope he comments. If you see this, you comment down below.
You piece of shit. If you're watching this right now, find me.
If you're watching this, comment down below. I'll set up a fight night for you guys.
Oh my
no holds barred.
God, I'm gonna kick you in the balls so hard, so many times. Oh, fuck, I'm so mad about it. Talking about it makes me so fucking mad. And I don't get mad. Like usually I'm pretty, like, bad shit happens, you know? And I don't get mad about it, but this guy made it personal. This guy, like, you came back to stab my tire because I interrupted your looting? Are you kidding me? Like, now he has to die. Now he literally has to die.
Did you get any sort of good look at him before he ran?
I didn't get a good look at him, but I know his face, and I know he's a white guy. If you're listening, you see a white guy about, 5'6", 5'7", maybe a little taller. He's got blonde, curly hair, and he looks like a bum. He's a fucking bum. Loser. Breaks into people's cars because he's got no life, has nothing to do with himself. Piece of shit. Loser. Sorry, Edgar. Man, I am heated right now. Oh,
why you apologizing to me? It's fun.
Pisses me off so much. Oh my god, I hate this guy. And so yeah, all of yesterday, I have to go to work at 4. So I'm like, I can't just sit around all day thinking about this. But I go to work. I'm like asking every single person at work if they own a gun. I'm asking like, hey, can I borrow your gun? Hey, you got a gun I can borrow? I'm trying to kill someone. And they're all like, yo, what happened? And so I'm like thinking about it, right? Toby, lay down. You're okay, buddy. You're messing up the podcast. I'm trying to be angry. You're too cute. Go. Okay, so where was I? Right. So I'm like at work thinking of all the ways I can like get this guy. And I'm thinking, right, like he came back twice. So he's gonna come back again. So all I have to do is just lay down. All I have to do is just set up a stakeout. I just pretty much have to camp right next to my car and wait for him to show up again and stab him to death 1,000,000 times. Right? So that's my plan. I realized, like, I'm like, all right, I have, like, bear spray, so I could just, and that's good from, like 20 to 30 feet. So I could just chill, wait for him to show up, and just bear spray the shit out of him.
Just snipe him from your window with the bear spray.
Exactly.
Just hang out up here and do your thing, and
just wait for him to come.
Yeah.
And I was like, I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, hey, so if I want to set up like a sting operation to like catch this guy in the act, is that okay? Like, can I just, hang out with a gun and wait for him to show up? And ChatGPT's like, that's probably not a good idea.
Probably don't just like
just wait and murder someone.
I think that is an actual murder
And
at that point.
confessing to it on ChatGPT. That's how they get you, bro. That's how they get you nowadays.
Yeah, they just convince you like, oh yeah, AI, ask it all your questions, and then when you ask it like, oh yeah, how can I kill somebody?
Where
It's
do I
like,
bury
"What?"
a body? They're like, are you?
Yeah, you're 100% on a watch list now.
100%. Oh, and once this podcast comes out, I mean, it's over.
I don't condone any of what he's saying.
Go for it. Yeah, you got this. You got this. Oh, fuck.
No, just remember, this is a comedy podcast. Everything we talk about on here is jokes, and it is all satire.
Yep, none of this is actually reality. This is all jokes and our own opinions. So if you don't, agree with them, then you don't agree with them. That's fine.
Exactly. And if you didn't pick up on the fact that this was all jokes and satire based on the fact that we held a fake trial and kept making up evidence for an hour and a half straight, maybe you missed the point of this podcast.
That trial was very real. I don't know what you're talking about. This court sanctioned.
Look at my headphones and my shoes and tell me that wasn't me laughing.
And also early I was listening back to because I was editing that one and I listened through all of it. I heard you giggle like that a couple times.
Multiple. I think it's in other episodes too that are out there. Like, it just so happened to come up on that one episode because Carter was there.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just out. I'm out to get Carter or something.
I can't blame you.
Anyway, so I'm out working yesterday. I'm like, thinking of all the ways I can stake this guy out and fucking catch him in the act. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna bear spray him in the face once, and then I'm gonna tackle him and just beat the shit out of him, and then bear spray him in the mouth. I'm gonna make him open his mouth and just pour the whole canister of spray down his mouth, right? Sprayed up his nose. Make sure he sprayed in his eyes. Make sure he can't see anything that he's stealing ever again. Because he's still going to be a fucking loser bum thief, but at least this way he won't have the eyes to see what he's stealing. He's going to have to use his other senses like Daredevil. He's going to have to just do the Toph step motion.
Yeah. Your goal is to completely ruin this guy's life even more, and you're just going to make him into a fucking superhero.
Yeah, I'm just going to make him a super villain now. Even... He's gonna come after me.
You're gonna be his villain origin story. It's like, I used to just be a regular guy. I would go and take stuff out of cars, and then this one time, somebody caught me. And ever since then,
I don't remember myself being this mad at someone in a very long time. But it's a personal vendetta now. He is my arch nemesis, and I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna kill him. If you're listening, I'm confessing right now. If this guy shows up dead, it's me. I did it. And you know what? Take me to jail. I will throw my life away to ruin this guy's life. I don't care. I've got so many good things going for me right now, and I'm throwing it all away just so I can fuck this guy up. Oh my god, I'm so mad at him. So yesterday, I was talking to someone about it at work, and one of my coworkers is like, yo, they just arrested someone for credit card fraud and vehicle theft and entry. And I'm like, no way. It's got to be the guy, right? Because who else is going around LeGrand breaking into cars and stealing shit? And so I look it up. Turns out it's a chick, not the guy that I was thinking about, or the guy that broke into my car. I'm like, how are there multiple people here doing this?
Yeah, but multiple car thieves in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
Eastern Oregon.
LeGrand, is a pretty chill place. There's not a lot of crime and bad shit happening here, but it seems like it's turning into fucking South Central. I don't get it. But all right. So anyway, last night I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sit in my car after work and wait for this guy to show up. Toby, we're gonna have to cut all of this out because you want to give Edgar kisses.
You want to get on? Here, say something.
Bart, speak. All right. Anyway. So yeah. So last night I'm like, all right, how can I catch this guy in the act? So I'm like, okay, so I'm intentionally gonna set him up. I'm gonna sit in my car. Oh, motherfucker. Toby, you're getting kicked out of the next podcast. I'm gonna sit in my car with one of the doors unlocked purposely, right? I'm just gonna hide in the back seat with my bear spray. I'm gonna wait for him to show up and open the door because he's gonna go check through all the car doors, and I'm gonna spray him in the face and just start kicking the shit out of him because I'm like laying in the back seat, you know, like you can't see me, you cannot see me. So he's gonna go open the door and just pop up on his ass and fucking get him. So I sat in my car for like 2 hours last night after work. Didn't see anyone. Checking the windows, you know, I'm like looking around. I don't see anyone, which I'm like, fuck. Okay, well he didn't show up tonight, but he's probably gonna show up tomorrow night. So tonight, if anyone wants to, for the rest of the week, I'm thinking if anyone wants to just chill in my car with me with like a loaded gun and wait for this guy to show up, I would be glad to have you. Just no talking, no moving.
We're basically just gonna be sitting there taking a nap.
Yeah.
But awake,
waiting patiently. But yeah, oh man, I'm so fucking pissed at this guy. And
should we just go become vigilantes?
That's what I'm thinking. Like at this point, I'm turning into Batman because there's what else am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let this guy keep getting away with breaking into cars and like stabbing tires and like he's just gonna keep coming back? I don't want him to like. So I'm gonna get new tires on my car, right? But then I'm gonna come back and he's just gonna pop them again, and I have to get 4 brand new tires. Yeah. So it's pretty fucked. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I am throwing my life away to catch this guy. Last night my girlfriend was like, "Come to bed," and I'm like, "I'm Batman." I can't.
For all I know, you could be Batman. Baby, I'm not Batman.
I'm like, for the sake of Gotham City, I need to be out on the streets. Because crime doesn't sleep, and neither do I.
Gotham City, Oregon.
Gotham City, yeah. LeGrand is turning into Gotham City, and I don't like it. No one's doing anything.
We cannot stand for this. We cannot let this happen.
Oh, it was so funny. My girlfriend's like, you don't need to do all that. You're just gonna, like, make things worse. Like, you could get yourself hurt. Just report it to the police. And I'm like, I'm literally like Batman. I'm like, what the fuck are the police gonna do? But it's me. I'm the one who's gonna take care of this. I'm the one who has to step up.
I'm the one who knocks.
And so I'm like, but last night I was sitting in my car waiting for this guy, right? Smoking up some weed, of course, you know. And I'm thinking about the whole situation, and I'm just like, oh, how am I gonna tell this story on the podcast? And as I'm thinking through it, I'm like calming myself down. I'm like, all right, yeah, it's not that bad. Like, this shit sucks, but could be worse, you know. Maybe we'll figure it out. I don't know. It's probably not gonna happen again. But no, I'm definitely going back into my car tonight after work, and I'm gonna sit there with a can of bear spray and a bong, and just see what happens.
Just don't accidentally mix those two up.
Yeah.
That would be probably worst case scenario. Is if you take a couple rips and then you're like, oh. Maybe I should keep this going. Maybe I should just have a good time out here. Screw the bear spray. We're just gonna hang out in the car and then
just don't even see him coming out. I'll fall asleep in the back of the car and just wake up. He's rummaging through my stuff again.
I was thinking like you just completely like misplaced the bong and just let me take a rip.
I was also thinking like I'll just be chasing after him with the bear spray and like sprinting, and I spray it and it just comes straight back into my face, you know.
Trip and just spray yourself.
Oh, there's so many things that could go wrong.
There's so many things that could. He has a knife. He already stabbed your tire.
Oh, you motherfucker! Why stab my tire? Like, what does that do? Does it make you feel better? You feel good about yourself now? You happy that you're stabbing people's tires, you piece of shit? Oh, I'm so
It was me, Barry. I stabbed the tire.
I'm like, no one hates me in this town. Like, who else would come and just stab my tire? Only my tire.
Yeah, no, that's ultra lame.
It is, yeah, so annoying. So, yeah, I'm pretty pissed about that. And I don't know what's gonna happen. It's frustrating. It's been a rough week. It will get better. I mean, you know, shit happens. Life sucks. It's gonna get better, but just for now, I'm in like so much pain because of this shit on my hip. I'm like, I have to limp because if I like bend it too much or like, you know, it's doing a lot better now. Yesterday was rough, but yeah, shit just sucks, man. So that's my week. That's the week I've been having. But I know you've been having like a rough couple like weeks and shit, like rough month maybe. And
It's been fun.
yeah. So I'm like, yeah, Edgar can relate to how horrible this is, but and I don't want to sound like I'm complaining.
Oh man, once we get further into this podcast and we like start going back into the stuff that, because I remember when we originally talked about it a little bit, it was like, you know, sharing our life stories and all that stuff from way back. Like once we start getting into that stuff and you start hearing about all that shit, it's the stuff that has happened in my life since I have known you. Every single bad thing, if you just add it all together, it's like that much of what the stories that I have.
It's like that thing where if it's like the Earth is on a calendar, humans have only been alive for 1 minute. Like if like Edgar's like entire life story was a calendar, I've only known him for like the last minute of the last day of the last month of the year, and the rest of like just the rest of the trauma and shit's all behind there.
Yeah. You weren't here for all of the crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, that's like the whole point of this podcast. Is like why we came up with the idea is like we're gonna talk about the bad shit in our lives, laugh about it, and like laughter is the best medicine. So why not just laugh? Because like it really like talking about this shit really like calms me down, and it's like it's therapeutic in a way, you know, where it's like yeah, life sucks and like this bad stuff's happening, but it's gonna be okay, you know. Shit happens. We'll get over it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Fuck.
I mean, that's all we really can do. Just fucking keep figuring it out.
Yeah, just keep, you know, you just gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
Keep living life.
It's been working so far. I mean, I'm not old, but I'm 22. I've been through a fucking... Yeah,
20,
like I said.
22, you're like, God, Leo DiCaprio would probably dump you by now. Yeah. Old as shit. It's crazy. Yeah, thinking about it, like, how young we are, but compared to, like, people 5 or 6 years younger than us, we're just old as shit. Bunch of... Yeah, but then when you think about, like talking to my parents, I'm like, damn, they're old as fuck, man. They're starting to forget stuff, and, like, you know, the dementia's kicking in. Not really, but shit's... Like, you can tell that they're getting old.
My dementia's kicking in. My dementia kicks in all the time.
It's because you keep hitting your head, bro.
Probably. This is like my...
Stop with all the concussions.
Skate park. Skate park again. Skiing. One other time that I don't remember exactly where it happened, and then this time. Five concussions, and the first concussion I ever got was... I was 17. So in the past 5 years, I've had 5 concussions.
Holy...
Only
Jesus.
gone to a doctor for one of them.
Yo, you would not be allowed to play in the NFL right now.
Nope. lot of.
Yeah.
He's been shaking.
Damn. Yeah. So that's my rough week. I just wanted to get on here and vent a little. I guess we definitely could have waited for JD and recorded this weekend. We're trying to get it all set up in his backyard so we can get a nice like good view and everything. But it's been pretty ugly out. So we'll see. I'm thinking.
The weather today is so fucking weird. Yeah. It's like way too hot, but also cloudy.
It's just so cloudy and like, which isn't bad. I kind of prefer that over it just being cold as shit or like super sunny and hot out.
Yeah, I would prefer like the clouds that we have right now, like 5 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
Would be perfect.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe I should go on a walk. I'm gonna go on a walk today. That's what I'll do.
A walk. Oh, well, I'm probably gonna walk Toby after this. Before I gotta head to work. You can join us. It won't be a long walk, but
I'm down to join.
Hell yeah, sounds good.
Heck yeah.
Get a walk in.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, back to shitting on JD. I'm just kidding. I hope that dude's doing good.
I can tell you guys about my week now. I don't know if you have anything else that you wanted to talk about.
Nah, that was it. I just wanted to get on here and talk about how much I'm gonna destroy this guy. This piece of shit doesn't have a life. He breaks into people's cars in the middle of the night.
You know, for some reason, I thought you were still talking about JD.
Nah. Sorry, JD. No, like, yeah, how do you just, I don't know, man, get a job. Like, I get it, being a bum's easy, and you don't have to, like, have any responsibilities or, you know, like, answer to anyone or, like, make people, yeah, I don't know, man. Just get a life, though. Don't break into people's cars. Be a contributing member of society.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Or do what my plan is, and, like, if you end up not having a place to stay for whatever reason, I have a little bit of a plan and a couple of options, but
Nice.
worst case scenario, I'm just gonna go, screw it. I'll go on a fucking year-long adventure.
Yeah.
Go over to Spain, hike the El Camino, do something like that.
Right, yeah.
Work on farms.
Just go. I mean, living in the Grand, I feel like your life kind of just, it's very stagnant here, right? Like, there's no, like, opportunities to, like, advance your life. So unless you're doing something like this where we're just, podcasting and, like, actually trying something, if you're just out there, living, there's not much that's going on for you.
Yeah. You won't, like, necessarily end up in a spiral of going downhill living out here, but,
right.
you also aren't really gonna, there's nowhere to really go.
Yeah, there's,
like if you're here, I think the highest up on the chain of, doing stuff here is, like, working at a factory, and,
right?
Like, getting high up in a factory, and then you're
making a whole bunch
just going to be working at a factory for the rest of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not the worst way to make a living, but it's also not.
Yeah, it's not a horrible life. I mean, if you like doing it, good for you. I think that's good. But there's like, if you're coming here thinking, okay, like, I'm gonna settle here and then just, like, work my way up a ladder of, like, something I really want to do, like comedy is something I really want to do. The closest place to do comedy here is, like, Boise, which is 3 hours away, or Portland, which is 4 hours away. There's nothing I can do unless we move away.
Yeah, it's like a town where you can definitely get settled and make a life, but it's not going to be a super luxurious life.
Yeah.
Like, you can have a family, you can enjoy your life, you can, like, you won't be unhappy with it most of the time, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
If you enjoy that kind of work, like working for a living, it's definitely a work for a living kind of job, or kind of town. It's not a go there and figure out what you want to do. It's like a go there and you're going to work a blue collar job, and you're going to get paid, and you're going to have a house and a family, and that's going to be your life.
Yeah, exactly. But if you want new opportunities, this probably isn't the best place.
Yeah.
And also, don't get me wrong, I love La Grande because it's gorgeous. Like, it's beautiful up in the mountains, like, in the country pretty much. You can drive 10 minutes and you're in the woods, you're at a lake, you're hiking somewhere, there's camping super close by. Most of the people, other than the bums, I mean, like, so many homeless crackheads have been popping up in the Grand. We're turning into San Francisco over here. It's fucking ridiculous.
I feel like the best way to describe La Grande is, like, this is an old person town.
Yeah, this is definitely like a retirement town.
Yeah.
I feel like La Grande's 50% elderly. Like,
oh, at least.
Every other person you see is old here.
I feel like every other building you see is an old person's
home.
Yeah,
like a retirement home. Yeah, old person home. Yeah, it's a lot of that. And then also just, beautiful nature, hiking. You go kayaking. There's a lake literally 15 minutes away. It's a nice place, but, it has its ups and downs like every other city you're going to live in. So, just kind of depends on what you want.
Yeah.
How's your week been, Edgar?
It's been interesting. It's been, like, I'd say my week was like,
Okay.
Like, it started going up the last, like, 2 or 3 days, because I talked to my dad a bunch on Monday, and then we made, like, kind of a little bit of a plan, and then I finally, yesterday, was able to get out and go actually make progress on stuff, and then talking to him today, I've made less physical progress, more like making the steps that would bring me progress.
Yeah.
But it's been definitely going better. But, like, the rest of the week up until, like, probably Monday, was very much, there was one thing holding it up and then one thing holding it down, so they were just, it was just dead center.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, on one hand, Forza Horizon 6 came out on Game Pass and came out day one for free on Game Pass, and I've been just playing the hell out of that game and loving every single second of it. But on the other hand, like, I ran out of food like at the beginning of the week, and I've just been, or at the beginning of last week, so I've just been like, all right, we're just gonna figure this out, kind of ball through it.
Yeah.
So,
damn, yeah, like one step forward, one step back.
Yeah.
That's so funny. All right, well, it's good. Like, my favorite video game's out, so I can play that. But I don't have any food, so I'm gonna die in 3 weeks.
I haven't been like, I have been probably not a great amount, but I have been getting some nutrition to keep me going, and it's made me realize, like, and also let me be completely clear on this. If you are wanting to go on a diet or stop eating or do anything like that, don't do it this way. Don't just be like, oh, I don't have the money to buy food, I just won't eat food. It's not a good idea. The only positive to it is that I have realized that I can get through my day with way less food.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to snack all day. Like when I look back on it and it's like, oh man, I remember all these times that, like, where I'm like, you know, at work or something like that. And I'm like, I really want to take my break so I can get something to eat because I haven't eaten since, like, maybe 10 minutes before my shift and I'm 4 hours in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, looking at that and being like, oh yeah, I remember how hungry I thought I was then. And then looking at it and it's like, yeah, it's been 12 hours since I've eaten anything. That they really puts it into perspective of, like, you don't know what it really means to be hungry until you are.
Right.
But, you know, it's also been kind of a nice feeling to be like, oh yeah, I'm not eating all the time just because I want to eat.
Right, yeah, just because I feel a little hungry, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good thing, because, like, modern society, I feel like there's just this relationship with food where it's like, all right, you're a little bit hungry, or you see something you want, you have to eat it. Your body is, like, telling you need it. But, like, your body can last a good while without a lot of, like, nutrition and, like, substance, you know?
Yeah.
Just like the Jews in the camps. They did. I mean, a lot of them survived, right?
That's true.
They had barely any food. Like, what, a piece of bread a day, a piece of moldy bread.
Especially, like, I'm not, like, big, but I definitely have, most of my weight is from fat. So, like, I can get by for a while. I've got a decent amount stored up in me.
If you're listening and you're fat as shit right now, just stop eating for a day. Or cut it down. Do the Edgar diet.
Don't do that. Don't. If you
throw all your food away.
Best thing that I could recommend to do something like this without the downsides of doing it like this, just do intermittent fasting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, it's, let's say you get up every day. You get up at the same time. Let's say, even though this is not like me at all, I get up very late. Let's say you get up 7 a.m. every day. You eat breakfast between like 8 and 9. You eat your breakfast, and then throughout the day until, let's say, 7 p.m., you just, like, have water, maybe a snack in the middle of the day, like around noon, and then dinner at night, and then, yeah, do that. Like, that's...
Yeah, intermediate fasting is the one I've heard, like, a lot of people do, and I feel like it's good because you're not, like, starving yourself, but you're just like telling your body, like, we're not going to eat at this time, and then that's when your body will use all of, like, the fat and shit you got stored in you.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, and then you're like, all right, well, now I've got more food.
Of course, if you want the best outcome from that, you'll, you know, also stick to a diet of good food.
Right.
But,
yeah.
Like, and also, I'm not a health counselor. I don't know. I'm just kind of making stuff up based on my experience. Yeah, it's a lot easier, at least in my opinion, to do intermittent fasting at first and then work your way onto a diet for that intermittent fasting than just going, screw it, I'm just going to cut out all junk food.
Cold turkey. Yeah, and it's so funny thinking like, all right, well, I'm gonna do this intermediate fasting to lose weight, but I'm still gonna eat junk food every single day. Like, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know if that's the best option, but it might.
Yeah, I mean, like, the way that I look at it is like, if let's say you eat junk food, like that's all you eat is just junk food, and you're like, hey, screw it, let me try intermittent fasting. Then maybe you start doing your intermittent fasting, but at the same time you change it and you're like, okay, no junk food for breakfast. For breakfast every day, I have to have like eggs and like a good big breakfast to get me through the. That's the other thing you want to do. Don't just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do intermittent fasting. I'm not gonna eat for 12 hours. Screw it. Breakfast is a piece of toast.
Yeah.
Like big.
You gotta like
healthy
actually eat good meals.
Get some protein in there. Get all your nutrients and all that stuff. And then, like, sure, for dinner, maybe you go to McDonald's or you go to Taco Bell or something like that.
Yeah. As long as there's a good balance, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
that's all you need. You don't need to be like crazy diet like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Muscle Beach. Yeah,
you don't need to be like only eating the best food and counting out all of your macros individually and all that, but just like
some moderation.
Just eat some good food.
Try an apple or a strawberry every once in a while.
Yeah,
good for you.
Damn, I want a banana.
Oh, I got bananas. We just got some new ones too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's in my pants.
All right, we're changing. The podcast is.
All right, well, thank you guys.
The rest of the podcast is going to be on our Patreon and OnlyFans.
Then the rest of it's going to be audio only.
And you have to pay for it. Pay-per-view.
Have to pay for it. Oh shit. No, back to like just like your body thinking you need to eat. I remember when I was in high school wrestling, I had to like cut weight, and it wasn't too much, like 2 or 3 pounds, for a tournament or something. Because like I'm still skinny, but I was skinny as shit back then, and like but I was like, I'm like kind of tall, right? I'm not tiny. And I just don't gain weight for whatever reason. Like, I think I'm like 120 soaking right now, soaking wet. Which, still light as a feather. But anyway, back in high school, I would like cut like 2 or 3 pounds, and it's just that one night or like one day where you don't really get to eat anything, and you're like working out super hard, and it's like, fuck, like I'm starving right now. But you wake up the next day, you like go weigh in and you eat a bunch and you're like, I'm fine. It's okay your body's fine not eating for a day or two. It sucks, the struggle's there for real, but
probably like should at least try to eat something every day.
And like if you have to, like if you can eat something, yeah, definitely. But like I'm talking about like in your situation, if you don't have food for a day, you're okay. You're gonna survive. Life sucks.
You won't starve to death in a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're already famished. But I mean, at that point, then it hasn't been a week, has it? If you go from like eating I didn't even eat that much. Like to begin with, I would eat once a day just about for the past couple months, and I'm going from that to like sometimes just when I can figure something out. And like I mean, I still am I a little bit more tired? Yeah. Do I feel like physical drawbacks? Like obviously yes, but it doesn't feel like it is affecting me in a way that I can't just deal with and just be like, oh, it's it's okay.
Yeah, it makes me think back to like caveman times and shit, where like maybe one day they just don't catch the like wild cat out in their field or whatever, and they have to like go hungry for the next day or two, and they just all they have to eat is berries. Like they still survived, and like they probably were even stronger than we were, and better at other things. So yeah, it's just this relationship we have with food where we have to eat constantly all the time. Like you feel a little hungry and you're like, all right, well I have to eat something. Just something about that's just a little unhealthy to me, because then that's where we get all this like overweight and obesity comes from. People just being like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm gonna snack on this unhealthy junk food thing. Well, that didn't really fill me up too much because there's not a lot of nutrition. I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get like a double quarter pounder, and then you're like even like 2 hours later, you're like, oh, I'm still pretty hungry. There's not a lot of nutrition in that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then it's just all fat and unhealthy shit.
I do think I think it's really funny. Like, my dad's been trying to help me get on a kind of better diet for quite a while now, and I think it's really funny that, like, the turning point for me to be like, oh, hey, I finally get it, is not going, oh, I've eaten too much, I've gotten too fat. It's the literal exact opposite. It's like, oh, well, I just haven't. Oh, I guess I can do that. I guess I'll be fine.
I guess I'll be okay. Yeah, it's not like, holy shit, I gotta get on the Ozempic. It's like, I haven't eaten in a while,
and I'm still like, okay. Like, again, there, I can feel a little bit of it setting in, but not to a point that is not,
yeah, where you're
like affecting me in any, like, again, feel it, doesn't affect me.
Yeah, right. You're not like hallucinating and like, you know, seeing shit falling over. Yeah.
Well, maybe I am. Maybe that's why I tripped last night and fell head first into my wall.
Hold on. Might be a little bit of the hunger pains.
Oh, I definitely have those. The hunger pains are that definitely hurts. Yeah. That is the only downside. Is the it kind of comes and goes, but especially when I'm like, I don't know why, but especially around like 2 a.m., that's when it really hits, and it's like, ooh, man, this does not feel good.
When your body's like, all right, we usually have eaten by now.
Yeah, we're usually like eating, and then we're about to go to bed, so we're going to start processing all that energy, and there's no energy for us to process.
You're like, hey, wake back up. You need some food.
You said you weighed like 120. I want you to take, just shot in the dark, guess how much I weigh.
Right now, I'm going to say, because you do look like visibly a lot skinnier than a month ago, but I'm gonna say like 125.
That's probably pretty close, honestly, because like the last time I got myself weighed was, I think, maybe 2 days after I quit McDonald's. I weighed myself and I weighed 132.
Damn. Yeah. So you haven't lost that much weight, but
yeah. I mean, I've been, when I was in high school, I was like 175. I got out of high school, and then I went into
fatty boom batty.
Oh God, I was a big boy. Got out of high school, went into this internship with the Forest Service that was 4.5 weeks, and in those 4.5 weeks, like, we were like literally camping in the backwoods for 4.5 weeks straight, and like making all of our own food and like eating all that stuff. And in that time, I went from I was 175 when I went out there, and when I got back, because I weighed myself, I was really curious about it. Weighed myself the day that I left, 175. The day that I got back, I weighed myself again, and I was 148.
Damn.
Like, I lost like almost 30 pounds in 4.5 weeks. And then, like, since then, I was hovering around 145 for a little while. And then when I moved out of my mom's house and moved down to Santa Cruz in California, and dropped down to about 140. And then since then, just kind of slowly went down, got down to about 135. And then that's been about where I've sat at since moving up to Oregon, basically.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Nice. So you did lose a little bit. Was it just that one trip where you're like, all right, well, like, once you lost that weight, where you're like, can I put this weight back on? Or you're like, oh, I'll just chill here like this?
It really, like, kind of, because I was like pretty big. Like, I got up to my highest weight in probably like my sophomore year, like halfway through my freshman year, and then I just stopped. Like, and then when I got back from that trip, I could literally eat whatever I wanted, and I would not grow. Like, that, my metabolism, for some reason, became very fast after, like, about halfway through high school. So, like, at this point, I would have to work very, very, very hard to actually put on weight.
Right.
Because for some reason, my body's like, yeah, fuck it. You want to eat pizza every single day for 3 weeks straight? Because I literally did that. I
Damn.
had when I was out of work with my broken hand, I was ordering pizzas, and I would like literally eat not like a full pizza every day, but I would eat like a quarter of medium Domino's pizza every day, at least. And then in 3 weeks, didn't gain a single pound. So,
Damn. Yeah, that's how it is when you're like a young man growing up. Because I remember in high school, I think freshman year, I think I weighed 100 pounds, maybe even less. Like, I was just tiny. I had the fastest metabolism. I would eat too. My wrestling coach thought I was like not eating on purpose to like cut weight, you know, and like be into a smaller weight class. And I'm like, no, like I just don't gain weight whatever I eat. He like took me out to eat because he's like, I'm gonna see if this guy. He got me like a giant burger, and I just devoured the whole thing. And he's like, oh, okay, I guess he does eat. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you want me to say. But,
speaking of giant burgers, I have a challenge for us on the podcast for the three of us.
Ooh, okay, a challenge. I've also, is it just eating giant burgers?
We should go out to the Cove, like the Cove Steakhouse, and do their Sasquatch burger challenge.
Ooh, okay.
Me, you, and JD, all three of us try and each do the Sasquatch challenge. I did it once. Didn't finish it. The only reason I did it was because it was paid for by the painting company that I was at.
Gotcha.
Because we went out there for our Christmas dinner, and I was like, "Oh, I'm looking at that, but it's really expensive." And my boss is like, "I'm taking you out to dinner. If you're gonna get it now." And I was like, "All right, cool."
What's on it?
So much.
Yeah.
That burger was this tall.
Holy.
It was. You want to hold this for a second?
Give me the mic.
Burger was about that tall and that wide around. It was a very big burger. I made it through about 90% of it. I think if there had been no top bun, I think I could have gotten it, but the top bun just made me sick.
Yeah. Damn, I don't know if I could even get through half of that, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm down to try it. That'd be fun.
I think we should try it just for the fun of it.
Just record ourselves mounting down on a burger.
Maybe JD could pull it off. I know I can't. Like, if I tried to do that again, it probably would not end well. I was very sick. Very sick for
yakking. One I want to try is have you heard of the 999 challenge, where it's like 9 innings of baseball, 9 hot dogs, 9 beers.
Yeah.
You have to finish it all. Oh, that would be fun, especially because, well, I don't know, JD doesn't drink, so he's definitely not making it through the beers. But just seeing how fucked up we can get and like eat 9 hot dogs, because I've never eaten more than 3 or 4 hot dogs in one sitting. But also, I think being at being at like a baseball game and like getting drunk, I think I could pound down 9 beers.
An actual baseball game? I thought
we could do this at like a LeGrand High School game.
I got confused. I forgot the last time I heard about the 999 challenge was as a drinking game, you know, as it is, but instead of 9 innings of baseball, it's you and your buddies playing 9 innings of Wii baseball.
Oh shit.
Except for, I think it was 9 games of Wii baseball with
okay.
3 innings each, so it gave you a little bit of extra buffer time.
Yeah.
But yeah, 9 games of Wii baseball,
9 hot dogs,
9 hot dogs, 9 beers.
Yeah. What if we top it off at 9 hours? We can't go more than 9. We do more than 9 hours.
I think if it takes us 9 hours to get through 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, and 9 baseball games, because we have to finish the hot dogs and the beers by the end of the baseball games.
Right.
So if we take 9 hours to play 9 Wii baseball games, might have an issue.
That's doable though in 9 hours. But no, the like an actual baseball game, it's like you have all 9 innings, right? So you can do whatever order you want. You can like chug 9 beers first, and then eat 9 hot dogs, or you can go like beer, hot dog, or you can just eat 4 hot dogs, like drink a couple beers, eat a couple more hot dogs. It would be fun, but there's, I don't know, maybe like a EOU baseball game, because we're gonna have to travel like a good 5 hours. So like, or maybe we go to like a Mariners game would be fun. I know my sister, she didn't do it, but I think her fiance and a couple of his friends went and tried it at like one of the Mariners games. and it just seems like such a good time. Absolute waste of money. I mean, it's probably going to be so expensive to get through
absolutely.
9 hot dogs and 9 beers, but worth it. Definitely worth it.
I think honestly the best way to do it is just like beginning of every inning you get your hot dog and your beer.
Yeah.
Just eat your hot dog and drink your beer as if you were going to do it. And just like do that start of every inning.
Mm-hmm. And they have the 7th inning stretch, which is like, I think it's like a little break from actual play. Like they do the take me out to the ball game, whatever shit. And I haven't been to a baseball game in forever. I really want to go.
I don't think I ever have. I've never been to like an actual MLB game. I know that for sure.
Bro, when do they? I think, are they playing right now? I have no idea. I really don't follow baseball. We're gonna have to go to a Mariners game though and try this out.
The only thing, and if we can't figure it out, that's fine. But and I'm gonna out myself here, lived in California for 20 years of my life, of my 22 years on this planet. So, with that said, I am a Giants fan. But if we could find like a Mariners home game against the Giants, I'd be so down for that.
That would be sick.
I'd be down to go see the Mariners anyways, but like it would be cooler if the Giants were also there. Then I could see my team.
Yep. Just any baseball game would be fun. Yeah. Any sporting events are fun in general.
I do remember I went to San Diego for my 18th birthday, and we were staying in a hostel like downtown. I might have told a little bit of this story. I'll tell the full story once we have everybody here. But, we were staying in this hostel like on the downtown strip of San Diego, and we go out on our first night. And we're like walking around, and we're like, "Oh, damn! There's a lot of people out here. Oh, hey, it's a Padres game. Oh, hey, they just won the Padres game. Oh, that was the first game of the World Series that the Padres just won." Like half a mile down the road.
Everyone's going crazy.
It was like a week, the entire week I was down there. I'd be like, oh yeah, it's like 9-10 p.m. I'll go out. There's definitely going to be like, a decent amount of people out, but probably not that crazy. And I walk out and it's just like the streets are closed off and just packed with people all the way across. It's like, that's right. Nice. There's a Padres game.
Hell yeah. I remember when I was living in California too, my dad got tickets to the Dodgers game, and it was like the World Series. And it wasn't, I think it was like the second or third game, but it was a game that went like 6 extra innings. Like one of the longest like extra inning games in like baseball MLB history, right? And so we were just sitting there. I was so tired. I was over it, bro. I'm like, fuck this. It was like 3 hours after the game was supposed to be over, and we're just like sitting there watching them strike out. And like someone would hit like a pop-up and be like, all right, this is it, this is the one, and it wouldn't. And eventually it ended after like 17-18 innings, and everyone went crazy because the Dodgers won. And so like everyone was like just freaking out, going crazy. I couldn't care less, bro. I'm like, get me home. I'm tired as shit. I want this to be over with.
I feel like if we go to a game and we get through our 999 challenge and we get to the 9th inning and then it goes into overtime and we're already done with our dogs and our beers, I'd just be ready.
We're going, because at that point I'm falling asleep. I'm not
9 beers, 9 dogs, and 9 innings in. I'm not making it another.
Yeah, I've never done that in my life. I'm gonna try it once. Also, the Sasquatch burger, definitely we got to give that a shot. That'll be fun. Yeah. I feel like also because we can bring our whole setup and just record ourselves trying to eat this giant burger.
I feel like they'd probably let us do it too.
Yeah,
we're just like,
hey, we're famous streamers, we're famous podcasters.
That's the fun part. That goes entirely against what I was gonna say. I think the number one thing for being like going out and recording stuff like that, just don't fucking be an asshole about it. Be 100% honest. Yeah. Just go in there and be like, hey, we want to try this thing. We want to try the challenge. Is it okay if we record it for our podcast that we do? Mm-hmm. Like, if you guys want us to, we will completely we won't show anybody else's faces. We won't do any of that stuff. And if you guys would like, we can give you guys a shout out. Maybe we can get some more people in here, which we already did, by the way. Call us, sponsor us.
Call us right now, Cove Steakhouse. You're the only
Cove Steakhouse. Give us a sponsor. First sponsor of the channel.
we'll put your banner at the bottom corner of the screen, and we'll also do an ad read, I guess.
We'll finally do an ad read.
Yeah,
Our first ad read.
First ad read. Oh shit! Yeah, we just can't go in there and be like, "All right, we're famous streamers. We're gonna record, and you can't do anything about it."
Yeah, like actually, you guys can't record in here. Oh well, actually, I'm a famous podcaster.
Or like that, where they do the thing to get content, where they're like, "Oh, now you're mad at me. I'm gonna start yelling at you and keep recording so I can like post this online."
Yeah, it's like
and,
if you want to
get a
go
bunch of
record
views.
somewhere, don't go in there with the camera on. Go in there and be like, "Hey, is it cool if I record in here?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this bitch up. Yeah. We did it. First live in-person podcast. It's only going to get better from here. Also, I'm not as mad about that guy slashing my tire now that I've talked about it. If you're out there, I hope you find God, man, because you really need Jesus in your life. Figure your shit out. Please stop breaking into people's cars and like slashing tires. I am going to be waiting for you tonight, so that's not going to change, but man. Piece of shit. Okay, thank you guys for listening. This has been the Medicinal Podcast, one of the greatest podcasts, one of the fastest growing podcasts in the world. We will see you all next week. Love you. Peace. Bye.